It's time. What to do, gaming family? It is your boys, and we are back at it once again. I am the Husky Hokage,
Big Hus,
and as always, I got my man with me, my brother from another that can't be replaced by none other. It is the Dub, ladies and gentlemen, and we are Victory Road, a gaming podcast presented to you by the Blerd Syndicate, and we are here today with a very, very special guest spotlight. He is known on the socials as the Blerd Explorer. He is a cosplayer. He is a educator to our youth. He is a traveler, well-traveled. He actually has some books getting ready to drop this year, so we're going to make sure we support when those come out. And he is Phil, the Blerd Explorer, man. Phil, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How y'all been? Thanks for having me.
man, I'm blessed, King. I'm happy to see you, Phil. I'm happy to see you
too, man.
It's same. I would say you gotta just for us, Phil. Your let me do.
How's that?
So yeah, you come back. You come like that's fine. That's good. Yeah, there you go. I want to make sure because how it is, your name was over your face. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right. So we here now, man.
Blocking your face.
Yeah.
So we're here now. Let's go ahead and get started. We got, like I said, today, we interview. This is about you, Phil. Kind of just telling everybody who you is, and talking about you and kind of what you do and things like that. Phil does gaming, but like I said, he does other stuff as well. He is a teacher. He taught overseas. Now he's teaching here in Atlanta. Like I said, he's a cosplayer. Did one of his first cosplays this year. Yeah. We got a chance. Me and Phil and Doug got a chance to meet this year, face to face in person at Dream Hat. You know what I'm saying?
Real RPG trio.
Facts. But yeah, so you was gonna hand it off to my research person. Dub does he starts off with a question, so I let him get popping, man. Let's go.
Go ahead.
I ain't had to do research. I talked to you enough at Dream Hack. So I want you to tell the people, how did you end up in Korea? Tell us that journey.
Right.
Tell us that journey.
All right, let's go rewind back a long time ago. Going to do the Doug flashback. So what happened was it was back in fall 2015. I'm a senior at Winthrop University, right? And, being a senior year in college, you're going to job fairs, sending out resumes, nothing's hidden, right? And then one day I looked at my university's job board for about teach English in Korea. And I've always heard about people teaching English in Japan, right? But not Korea. Yeah. So I started looking more into that. And, I've always wanted to travel as a kid, but a lot of times, growing up, especially as a Black person in America, maybe it's similar to you guys, right? But a lot of times, and what kind of influenced me to start my own Black travel blog content is because a lot of times growing up, if I ever seen or ever heard of a Black person traveling overseas, it's because they were in the military. Or that one bougie auntie. But it's usually because it's always the former. It's almost always the former.
Yeah, you're right.
And so in May 2016, I made the move to South Korea. I went to this, we'll say small, medium-sized city called Jinju, Jinju, Jinju. I stayed there for a few months, and then I lost my job because the owner. Wait, am I allowed to use profanity on the app?
Shit.
Yeah, fuck that guy, because he cheated me and every other staff member out of our salary. I got cheated 2 months' salary, so we lowered it up. So I eventually got compensated. So
yeah,
but so I was in South Korea from May 2016. And I made the move back to the USA in June. Well, literally 4th of July 4th of 2025, and I've been back. Now, for those who don't know, I grew up in multiple states. I was born in Mississippi, but I grew up. I grew up in Mobile, Alabama. That's my mom's side of the family. That's where they're from. I also spent a lot of my elementary, all middle school, and up to 9th grade in Tacoma, Washington, and then moved to Alabama for 10th grade, and then from 11th grade in summer 2007, I was from 11th grade until college. I was in South Carolina. Well, technically, I was still in South Carolina from 2007 till July 2025 because I was still resident there while I was living overseas.
Okay. How was like that?
Yeah, I guess for those who don't know, like why I chose a move to Atlanta. So while researching, looking at, because for those who don't know, I taught English there, and because I was getting too old for the whole teach English lifestyle, like it's a fun experience. It's one of those experiences was like it's great when you're in your 20s, but when you get in your 30s and up, it's like, okay, I need to actually have a career. I need to do something else, you know. And so I figured, hey, let me get my teaching license and just keep doing what I do because I really liked it. So why not get certified and get a retirement out of it, you know?
Yeah.
In multiple places. I lived at Houston, Phoenix, Atlanta. No, Atlanta came later, but Charlotte was on my top contender place to move to because I did like visiting from time to time. But one of the main reasons I didn't choose those places because one, especially in the Carolinas, the pay is just not good for teachers. And I thought about New York City for a while, but it's just the process being a licensed teacher up there is very difficult.
I hate New York.
Okay.
And so one day, a friend of mine who also lived in Korea from time, she's from Atlanta too. She mentioned that. I'm like, oh yeah, Atlanta. Let me look into that. And then we'll go online, look for ESL teaching positions, and one of them recommended me Gwinnett County over here in Atlanta. Gwinnett County. So I applied for so many jobs over there, but never got there. And so now I'm in DeKalb County as an ESL teacher. I moved here at the end of July 2025. I'm still here.
That's what's up.
Do you think,
at least in Georgia, at least when it comes to the South and red states, Georgia does pay the most.
Do you think Georgia be a forever home, or you think you might?
I think so, yeah, for sure. They got a lot of nerdy stuff, conventions, so I'm not going to be bored here for sure. And as long as the districts write me a check, I'll still be here.
And see, I think Atlanta was like one of my first times going to like a majority black convention.
Yeah,
especially with Husky, and so it is different because one of the reasons I stay out here in LA because even though I don't like the people, it has all my niche hobbies. I don't have to go to travel for Anime Expo, which is coming up. Husky, I know you probably won't be able to come, but Anime Expo, I'm telling everybody, I should check it out. It's actually quite fun.
I definitely love to.
Yeah.
And then I will admit, my time, especially as I got older, I was in my 30s, a lot of FOMO and fear, really just missing out a lot of it, especially when I started hearing more about Blerd Con, Dream Con, these black nerdy conventions. And overseas, like, bro, especially last year when Meg Thee Stallion went to Dream Con, man, I was so jealous about everybody who went because a lot of times overseas, are there black nerds living overseas? Yes, but a lot of times it's a revolving door. It's like people always come and go, you know, who's staying and going. Whereas like here, I went to Dragon Con for the first time in my life in last August, and we went to the Blerd photo shoot. It just healed like an inner child heart because oh my god, there's people who look like me who's also into nerdy stuff. I'm not alone.
Yeah,
that community. Whereas like here, going to a convention, it's basically going to a family reunion. You see all your cousins, just have a good time, go for a walk. You know what I'm talking about, but just having that community aspect of it is something I miss while living overseas. And a lot of times, both my family members and friends of mine talking about, bro, why would you come back to America especially around these times? If you ever see my TikTok videos, I talk about this a lot because when I made the video about the Blerd photo shoot, I'm like, this is why I came back. Like, I can't get this overseas.
Yeah.
Are there, especially in Japan? Yeah, there are tons of black nerds living in Japan, thriving, doing their own thing. But again, it's just not the same because you don't know who's going to be going.
Few and far between. And one thing, as somebody staying in LA, Southern black folk and black folk ain't the same black folk.
Right.
I was literally talking to somebody yesterday. We were talking about met up with some friends, but new friends, and we were sitting there literally saying like it was so good to talk to people from the South because like a lot of times you go other places outside of South, black people be kind of uppity and just act. Their Southern hospitality just ain't embedded in their soul, so ain't that.
Nah, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, so I know exactly what you mean because like here when I go out, I be kind of on the soul tip. I just be chilling, but like when I was like saying we was at Dream Hack, we bumped into you and like I said, we was our little RPG trio. You was the wizard back there, Husky was the tank, and I was the rogue, I guess. I was the rogue. So, but like, and then like I met so many people and they were just so cool.
Yeah,
but here is not like that. Like you start talking to somebody and they be like, "What are you talking to me for?"
Right.
My bad, twin. My bad. So I understand exactly how you felt because I felt the same way at DreamHack. And so like Husky talking about going to DreamHack or MomoCon in May.
Yeah, I'm definitely going there. I'm definitely going to be there for sure.
I need to go ahead and make plans to make sure I got a wedding in May, but I need to go and make plans, make sure I can go back because like I said, that it do something to you to be around your folks and like good-hearted people.
Yeah, so exactly. I think that's literally for me, for at least my school district. I think that's when we're going to be done with the school year around MomoCon anyway. So,
oh yeah, you gonna be team fuck them kids around that.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Listen. I'll put it like this. I made this joke a lot, especially with other teachers. I'm like, if you watch the show Abbott Elementary, I made a joke talking about Abbott Elementary. It's not a comedy. It's a documentary. It's all true. Everything is so true.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh. Abbott's a really good show.
It really is.
Okay. I'm not going because I was going to go off on the tangent. Abbott's Elementary is a really good show, especially nowadays.
It really is.
It's funny, and it doesn't try too hard to be funny.
Right.
Like it hits on so many notes. So I'm someone who like I love like The Office.
Yeah.
And it gives some of those same vibes, but not while not being like there's no real Michael person on the show, but everything else is there. Like, you got your Jim and Pam with what's her name? I know Quinta Brunson. I can't think of her name on the show right now. But her and
Janine
and what we call them two, like you got your love interest. It fits so her and Greg, and it fits so well, bro. And I really enjoyed the show. I watched the newest episode because they just dropped in the mall. Right. Yeah, and I watched it the other day, bro. And like it's hilarious. Like I said, to make you feel good. I love Cheryl Lee Ralph as
I think around season 2 drop, like I see some clips online. I'm like, all right, I'll finally watch it. Abbott Elementary is one of those shows. I rarely will do this. I will watch it every week. Like, I'm the type of person like when it comes to shows, I'm like, hey, I'll just wait till the season drops, finishes, I'll watch it. But this is one show I'm like, I will reliably wait every week to watch.
Yeah. I'm so happy they
put it on. Kind of fine now. That's what I'm saying. It's fine now. Her and that. I ain't gonna lie, ain't too many women on that show that I tell no.
Right, like for real, especially the principal, Avery Coleman. Oh my God.
Man,
and I think that's like her first show that she's been like credited for. Yeah, it's like, which is incredible. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, because she's a comedian. I know she's done like stand up, but this is like her first show. But I agree.
With a girl look just like her too. So
okay.
So when we were at DreamHack, Phil, you kind of had your Harry Potter thing going on. So would you consider that your cosplay, or you just kind of had on the Harry Potter?
It mix of both. Literally, so going back to Dragon Con, we did a Blerd photo shoot. That funny enough, Mark, aka Blurography, like he promised me until my time coming to Atlanta that he was gonna put me on, to introduce me to a bunch of black cosplayers, and he's a man of his word. I'll give him that. And when seeing again the big black photo shoot, like that inspired me to get into cosplay. And I'm thinking, what can I do? Especially, and I thought, okay, what about Harry Potter? Because I'm a Potterhead. I grew up on Harry Potter back in the day. Read the books, and so I'm like, okay, let's do that. And so I figured, hey, I like Hufflepuff because that's why I was in Hogwarts Legacy, Hufflepuff house, because I'm also a big back too, so that's why. And so I literally made my cosplay debut on Halloween. Because we also did like costume thing. The teachers had the costumes as well. And some of the kids too. We had a couple of kids dressed as Harry Potter from Slytherin, Gryffindor. And I admit, I think most of the staff said that I had the best costume, but the principal beat me. Like she went as Miss Frizzle. I'm like, and when I saw that, I'm like, won. That's it. I can't win that. And that's why we met. DreamHack too. I did a cosplay debut and stuff. And I also wore that again for both that and also this past AWA 2025 Anime Week in Atlanta.
Okay. So what cosplay you got cooking up next? Or can you tell us?
All right, I can tell you. So one of my big goals, I'm definitely gonna work. I need to work on this. I'm getting back in the gym. I want to go as Sagat from Street Fighter 6.
Yeah. Talk to me.
And yes, exactly. And funny enough, for those who know, I actually did.
You kind of look like him now that you say that.
Yeah.
You
I can see
like
it. You will definitely kill it.
It's on my list. But this year, I'm thinking about definitely right now. Because I'm recently finally watching the show Black Lagoon. The character Dutch, the brother Dutch from Black Lagoon.
I know you're talking about.
Yes, I'm thinking about him, and I've been asking some of the teachers this today, like, hey, I'm thinking about going as Blank Man. If you remember that,
I told you that. Listen, you said it the other day on something. I think I replied, and I was do it. I listen.
Right. I was on car duty this morning, right? It's part of my job as a teacher. So I'm talking with the PE coach. I'm like, hey, coach, I'm thinking about cosplaying as Blank Man. What do you think? This man was busting up laughing for like 3 minutes. I'm like, yeah, that's a winner. I asked other teachers and stuff like that. They all said, yes, do it. So I'm definitely going to do it. I'm thinking about doing it this summer at DreamCon.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and possibly, well, not MomoCon, but definitely at Dragon Con too as well. Because my goal, one of the main reasons I'm trying to go to DreamCon, and this is kind of probably we're going to go into later. I'm trying to get a vendor table there at DreamCon. And I'm thinking if I did wear a Blank Man cosplay, not only it will attract more people to come to my table, check out my material, which is books I'm doing.
I remember you.
So kind of like, kind of make me stand out. Like, of course, I can't afford like tables, speakers, and everything. So I figured, hey, this is something I could probably afford to do at least.
Yeah. And see, I think those I really think you gonna kill either one, like especially the Blank Man and Sagat. Like I really do. I can't wait to see once you get those.
I was also thinking about and I was thinking also Tommy from Martin though, but I definitely need to ask people for which is the best fit I should go with. So,
bro, get a button down, a vest, some glasses. You might have to shave your hair. I know you got a little bit. Yeah, shave it all off. Get the little round specs and just kind of walk around like this.
Right.
I think you'll kill that too. I think you'll kill, and y'all have similar builds, you know.
Right. Who else I have on my list? I know I want to do Coach from Left 4 Dead 2. I definitely want to do Lee from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I think. Listen, you got some good ideas. You have some really good ideas.
And the other one, which I really want to do, you can tell, Mace Windu.
Good old Mace Windu. Yes, sir.
I started.
Maybe this year. Probably this year I'll do Mace Windu.
I need to see Mace first. I need Mace. I need you. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I'll just guess I'm doing it for MomoCon then.
Hey, bro.
Day 1, Mace Windu. Day 2, Dutch.
Man, I just want to say fuck.
Probably both. I don't know.
I want to say fuck Anakin because I know everybody forgave him, but I ain't forgot what you did to Mace Windu when he was body Emperor Palpatine.
Right.
Man,
he was, and then his bitch ass want to come in. Hey, don't. Anyway, you were talking about you got some questions to ask before I just keep on rolling with.
I was gonna ask, since I think you're leading to where I was going, which is the book. So he actually has 2 books getting ready to come out. I had shout out to Phil. He made sent them to me. Let me look at I read through, got through some of the first one, and I really enjoyed it. So it's a travel guide, and it's someone who I do want to travel. It's places I want to go. I will say like Thailand has never been one that I wanted to check out, but reading through what Phil sent me his book, it's really got me my interest peaked, and thinking about, hey, this might be someplace I really want to go. And I love how he in his book, like it's some humor in there. He talks about just stuff that you hear, some of the rumors, like the what's the big thing about Thailand, the lady boys. Like he talks about that.
I'll keep it 100. There's some guys who do go there for that. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah. So he talk about that. He talk about some other stuff, but like he talks about the food, good places to go. Yeah, like it's a really, really good book so far. For when I got a chance to read, but.
Do you have an ebook? Because I would love to.
Yes, it's going to be. So now for those who don't know, this is going to be a book. So right now I'm in the process of about getting ready to publish my next Their third book is going to be the Black Traveler's Guide to South Korea, and the fourth one's going to be a 2-for-1. It's going to be for Thailand and Siem Reap, Cambodia. The idea, well, I started writing back in 2020 during lockdowns because I had nothing else going on, and I was thinking about ways to make some money on the side, and I thought about what's something that no one's really done, and I was watching a seminar of how to make money on the side, and I thought, oh yeah, no one's really made a Black travel guide for South Korea at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is in 2020. So I was living in the city of Incheon, South Korea, which is like pretty close on the outskirts of Seoul. And you'll see the city when you fly into South Korea because most people fly into Incheon International Airport. So I went around there that summer and wrote my first book out there. And then my next book I wrote about the city of Daegu, South Korea, which is book number 2. I published that in 2021. Yeah. And so both books, for the first time author, both books did pretty well. So I figured, hey, why not make one for South Korea? Because a lot of times, I'm sure you see fans like Black folk become fans of K-pop, K-dramas, but you don't really see enough of Black travel content. And one for my thing, and what pushed me to make Black travel content, because a lot of times, you do, especially nowadays, you do see a lot more Black travel content creators, which is great. They all have the niches, but a lot of times, it still feels exclusive, if that makes sense. Like sometimes, like especially a lot of times, it's either kind of the bougie side of things, or a lot of people, we ain't got the kind of money to be able to go to like do all these nice spots. Like I kind of want to make it to where like everyone within the Black diaspora can pick up this book, feel like, oh, hey, I can still use it. I can't get everything, obviously, but I still miss a ton of stuff: locations, festivals, cafes, restaurants, bars. Massage places. I know I miss everything in both books, and I admit that I wrote that into the book. But it's more like, hey, it's a stepping stone. And the Korea book I've been working on since 2021, going through different parts of South Korea. And in 2023, I went to Thailand for the very first time in my life, and going around there and seeing. I went to Chiang Mai. Well, first one was Bangkok and Chiang Mai. Those were the 2 places I went for my first trip. And going around there, I'm like, wow, this place is amazing. I did see a lot of Black folk out there. And so I thought, okay, and especially at the time, I was stuck in my hotel room in Bangkok with food poisoning, watching The Last of Us when it first aired, right? So I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's food poisoning talking, but maybe I should write a Black travel guide for Thailand. And then in 2024, I went back to getting ready to go back to Thailand. I heard a friend of mine who went to Cambodia, and she's talking about it a lot. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should check out Siem Reap, Cambodia. I'll check it out. So I went there. I really enjoyed the time, and I figured, hey, why not do a 2-for-1? So I've been doing that since.
We're not gonna glance over the fact you said the massage places.
Yes.
what go on? What type of?
Okay, there's the child friendly, good friendly side. You'll be fine. You won't.
No, okay, because I'm a man of God. We don't do those.
Yeah.
Oh, but if you know something,
listen, I go to the Black church. You a man of God ain't nothing. Y'all be good mess around anyway. I was a preacher's wife, so come on.
Hey, so, but if you just want to tell me about the other one, so I can make sure I avoid them.
All right, now listen up real quick. No. Usually they'll be fine. They'll be good. You can find some legit places. He'll do the massages. And actually, I went last year for the first time. I went to a massage shop down there with a friend of mine too. So I got one. Well, there was both massage parlors. That's nail salon. Once you got nails done, I went to do massage. And man, I felt my stats going up. Like, wow, I feel good. Like, but honestly, it was pretty good. I think it's definitely worth the experience if you're down for it.
Okay.
And don't worry, the books are gonna be kid friendly. It's gonna be family friendly. So I ain't got nothing like that. For the other adult stuff, good luck. Have fun with that. I can help you.
So you talked a lot about traveling with your books.
Yeah.
What was your you said you had fun in a lot of these places. What was your favorite place?
Ooh, that's a good question. So for country wise, my first time I traveled abroad was when I was about 7 or 8, and I went to Germany to visit my dad, who was in the army at the time. But I was a kid, so I don't have that. Of course, I went to South Korea. I've been to Philippines, Malaysia, Taiwan. I went to Lisbon, Portugal. Where else have I been to? Like to Thailand, Cambodia, and lastly, I went to Japan. So for the very first time, on my way out of South Korea too last year. Country-wise, I really like Thailand for the food a lot. That's the food, the culture, the beaches. My only regret is that I never got a chance to take a Muay Thai class. I was down there. Like that's my only regret.
Well, I got a question.
Yeah.
Because I never really had an interest in Thailand because the only thing people talk about is like the sex work that's kind of down there.
Right.
So I'm just kind of like,
sure.
I don't want to go down there. I mean, of course, some people want to go down there and have fun, but I don't want to go down there just to do that.
No, you can.
Then, so I want to go down there just to do that, and then it's just like, well, I didn't fuck myself senseless down here. Like, what else can I do? You know what I'm saying? So I never really saw the allure outside of that. So I never really had interest to go. But how you're talking about it's kind of like I might need to revisit. Like, okay, like it might be something there besides I can actually skip out on all this, and actually enjoy the culture and not have to really worry about.
Exactly,
like,
you ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah.
But I will definitely say, when you get there, you will, especially in like Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Pattaya, you'll never see that type of stuff. But you will definitely see a lot of 90 Day Fiance white boys out there. Older, if you've seen the show 90 Day Fiance, it's true.
Yeah, I seen TikTok.
It's true. It's true. If you if you lived in Asia, you see them everywhere. I saw it in Korea too.
So like they'll legit just go over there just to find a wife.
Yep.
And do they stay or do they go back? Like how does that
mix of both? And what's even crazy is usually somebody who's like could be your grandparents dating a woman who's like in the 20s, like half their age, like younger than them. They could be their own daughter or granddaughter type of thing. And it's clearly you're only doing it one because you're a man who made 45, 50 grand a year, but your money stretches over there. You're taking advantage of poor women in poverty. At the same time, that woman's on with you because you got money. She don't really love you like that.
That's gonna be my question. Like, how's the dating culture like over there? Because you know how it kind of is over here. So what's like the dating culture over there? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like outside of America, America, I feel like we prioritize like so many categories. You gotta have the looks, you gotta make the money, you gotta have the job, you gotta do this, you gotta do that.
They got them too.
Okay.
I would say this. Speaking on Korea side of things, a lot of times, especially East Asia women are like white girls. They'll hook up with the brother, but ain't gonna bring him home eat mom and dad. Like that's one thing you want to keep in mind. They're like white girls over there. Now, is it possible for some to be? Yeah, I have seen some brothers who dated, married the locals over there, but a lot of times they're gonna go for the white guys. And they ain't the good looking ones too, which is crazy. Like, I'm like, I seen some bad ones over there, Koreans who being with the most milk toast textbook definition of a white man. Are you packing? Like, what do you have? That you
are you packing?
Are you packing something? What you got? You like?
He said, "Aiden walk around with the meat monster."
Like you must have something. But yeah, it's possible to date over there. Just have a good time. I would say Southeast Asia is more easier to meet people over there and date because obviously, especially over there in East Asia where colors are so deeply ingrained. It's there in Southeast Asia and Thailand too, but it's not as bad. So they're cool with dating the brothers too, but you won't have to deal with the same struggles over there as much, I would say.
Gotcha.
But of course, going back to Thailand, like there's so many things you do. You can go to elephant sanctuaries. I'm pretty sure there's like places you can ride ATVs. Like I said, you can go snorkeling. Get a suit tailor made out there.
You might have said, and then you get it tailor made. It's cheap as hell too,
right? Because on my first trip, I mentioned a book called Rule Rich Bespoke Post. This tailor shop. I went there. I got 4 shirts and 2 pairs of pants made for about $200. I believe it was $200 USD.
About how much it is to get a suit made?
I'm not sure. Now it depends on the shop. Everybody's gonna be different, so you definitely got to vet the shops because not every tailor shop's gonna be legit. Because some of them are gonna try to scam folk. So this one I put in the book. Like one thing for me is when I made my books, I want information that I would like to know. Like. So if I'm giving some spots that could be better, most likely, but it's like, hey, it's a good start. It's a good starting point for you. Just get you started, and you can go from there.
Yeah,
because that's what I wanted to suit. Like a couple suits, and my next cosplay, Agent 47 from Hitman. Instead, I'm gonna call myself Agent 50 Cent, Agent 50.
So, damn, I had another question.
Now go ahead.
No,
You
ADHD.
forgot it.
Yeah, when we said 84-7, I was like, oh, hit me. And I lost the ADHD. Damn. Oh, fuck. Make sure you got a link to like Amazon for some of these ebooks now.
Yes, they will be coming out. I will be posting them when I do post. So my plan is I'm looking for a March 2026 release date. So they will be on ebooks like Amazon, Google Play Stores, Apple, whatnot. So I'll do that. That's the plan. And then I really would love to get physical copies made to sell at. I want to try to get some made for an upcoming con here in Atlanta called, I think it was Atlanta Sci-Fi Fantasy Expo, ASAE, I think that's what's it called. That's happening.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get a table out there, try to get a little bit of books made, and then, like I said, my big goal is to go get the table at DreamCon this year. Like, I gotta get the money first because $400. I ain't got it right now.
I know a guy that put some books together, so I can connect you guys. That one, the Bama with. I can connect you guys if you need kind of like some help on the path to get like some of this stuff done.
Yeah. I found a spot that could do the printing, so I found one that could be possible within my budget. I can do so. That's my ultimate goal, and that's what I want to do. That's what I'm thinking about doing the Blankman cosplay because one, it will definitely stand my table stand out hard for sure.
Yeah.
And so, I'll probably have like a limited amount of copies made for these conventions because hey, limited budget. But my main focus is going to go physical. Personally, I have no interest or desire to be like a full Black travel content creator. Like say if the books sell extremely well, I go viral. Am I gonna quit my job being a full-time content creator? Nope.
Smart man.
Never. Like
for
a time so for a time in 2020, I did work for a small magazine called Black Asia magazine. For a time it was fine. I got paid per article, which was nice, but then over time it kind of went from it's kind of one of those cautionary tales about trying to turn your hobby into a full-time gig. Where it's like, okay, some people may love it, you're happy with it, awesome. For me, it's one of those cases like it just made me miserable. Like I didn't enjoy it. Like I grew to hate. Like it was so stressful just to write an article.
Yeah, I get that.
Into my teaching too, so I figured let me just walk away from that. And for me, that's how I did with my own TikTok content or my writing books. Like if I just feel burnt out, just plain out of ideas, I'll just take a break and walk away.
Just take a break.
Take a break and pick it up whenever I want to. And that's what I've done a lot of times when it came to these books.
I respect the hell out of that because as a person who don't make content, I don't know the pressure and the stress of having to figure out what I'm gonna post every week or every few days.
Yep.
But it irritates me when people fake a moment. Like even when they're streaming a video game, you kind of sit around and like die on purpose. So you go, oh man, look at what happened, guys. Yeah. So like it feels inauthentic, it feels corny, it feels cheesy. Yeah. And even when it comes to like content creation, people like doing rage bait and rage clicks to get rage clicks. I lose respect for people like that. It's kind of like, well, why you doing that? So I can respect the fact you're like, I ain't got shit, I ain't got it. Because one of the main reasons I don't do content, Husky been trying to get me to do it, is because like I start my PhD Monday, and I'm just like, I know it's gonna be times I don't want to do stuff. As much as I play the game, he like, you need to be streaming some of that stuff. I can't commit to streaming every Tuesday because I'm gonna be like, fuck it, I want to stare at the ceiling this Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And like me being even if I made like 100K for the book sales within the next few months, like again, I'm not gonna quit my job because it's just, again, like that pressure of trying to compete with the numbers, like trying to upload something every day, every week, every day, every hour for the algorithm. And if you miss one of them, like there goes your money, there goes your avenue. And now, and of course, literally, especially when travel is so tied to the economy too. Like if you're doing, if the economy's doing well, you'll make money. But if it's a recession, it ain't gonna be as much. People ain't gonna travel as much. You ain't gonna get much commission off that, you know.
Yeah. And since we talked about the books, talked about your traveling, your cosplaying, and everything. Now, with us being a Gaming Centric podcast. So let's get into some of the games, man.
Sure.
I see is that a Well-Lord up there? Or no, that's a
no,
that's not a
Void.
Well-Lord.
Cloud
Clyde Zire, yes.
Yeah,
One of my favorites from
Hoosier.
Scarlet and Nexus. But
yeah.
so let's talk about
Let's
Pokemon.
call it Nexus, Scarlet and Violet.
Lord Jesus, Scarlet and Violet. But let's talk about some gaming. So with the first start, like I said, with Cloud Zire being up there, but favorite Pokemon. Let's go ahead. What you got?
I'm judging you heavy off this, Phil. I'm judging you heavy.
All right.
And you'll see why he's doing it, because when he tell you his favorite,
we got so many. Mimikyu, Beware, Houndstone. Who else? Aegislash, Ursaluna, Sneasler. Like literally, my Pokemon types. I'm definitely more of a ghost. Let's put it this way: in the Pokemon world, I'll be a ghost type gym leader, poison type Elite Four member, ice type Battle Frontier trainer type of thing. Or probably steel type trainer too. But yeah, it's steel types too. Starter wise, if I had to pick my favorite starter, I'm definitely going Skeledurs, the crocodile one, the fire crocodile one.
Yeah. That
That's
was a dope ass
fire,
design.
water.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's him or Cinderace is very top two, very close. Water, oof. I love Blastoise. He was my first, but water-wise, I'm gonna have to go with exactly be my Blastoise. I gotta think. Water is gonna be Greninja because he's also one of my mains in Smash Bros. Grass starter. I'm definitely Meowscarada and Venusaur.
Meowscarada was cool.
Chicory got a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
Husky know why.
You can listen. Go ahead and tell the story. You go ahead and tell the story. Tell everybody else.
Phil, I was almost a Pokemon master when I was a 10 when Pokemon Go was out. I had 246 of the 250 Pokemon, Phil.
Oh, wow.
Nobody in the neighborhood had that. Somebody accidentally erased my save file.
Jesus.
Talking about somebody.
It's on site. It had to be on site, right?
It was no on site because I was gonna get my ass. You don't want to have your heart broken, then ass moving on top of that. Like, because he looks so young, I don't think people realize the age gap between me and Husky. Husky asked me about 8 years.
Oh, wow. It's still on site.
Yeah. Case in point, anytime he did something to me, I had to just take it. Pause. so I just had to take it. So last thing you want to do is piss off the John. Like, so now you're going home with 0 Pokemon and an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? So it just
I got my get back.
It was an accident. It was a real accident. I had a Game Shark and I was trying to get him get him a couple of Master Ball, some other stuff like that, and it something happened or whatever, it glitched and it deleted the stuff. And I tell him I'm sorry every time he bring this up, because I get it, as someone who does Pokemon, plays Pokemon and collects and does all that, I can only I know that hurt. Like, I've had it actually happen to me because somebody was playing one of my things. It started a new save. Didn't realize you can only have one save. I went as far off in his, like I was like in the middle or whatever. But yeah, I've had it happen to me before. But yeah. Now, his favorite, I'll let him tell. His favorite Pokemon is. I already know. Yeah, you got to put it up to the screen. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. See, and mine is my favorite. I have like a 1A and 1B situation. They tell me all the time I can't just pick one. But for Alligator
is 1A.
Dragonite.
It's for Alligator.
Bro.
You know what we should do? I think they got. I know they got a Dragonite Funko Pop. We should get you that Dragonite Funko Pop. Listen, I think they got a Alligator now too.
They might have one. I think they do.
But you gotta get those for your disc. Your disc.
And for Alligator, Totodile was the first Pokemon I've ever grinded to level 100. He was the only one I did level 100 back in the day. This was on Pokemon Crystal.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Pokemon Crystal, that motherfucker.
Man, listen,
Pokemon really was scheming back in the day. Had you buying all three of them games just to get the Pokemon.
Right.
Same exact story. Just different Pokemon and different grass.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I will say, like I do like only thing I wish they did now though, they need to bring them, make them accessible now. That's one of my biggest gripes with Pokemon. I'm saying for those people who like to do the things you do on the computer to get to play those old games.
Yeah.
Nintendo and Game Freak need to get together and find out a way to either listen, I'll pay for the old games. Like I ain't saying that don't listen, don't come out unless you go put all of them together. Like you put like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like you go do, I ain't asking for a whole full remaster. Just give me the games in a good state, playable. You ain't gotta really up-res them. Just make sure they playable and they still can be enjoyed.
Right.
You can give me like the original, red and blue together. Then you can put them in a pack, charge maybe $30, $40 for them. Same thing with gold and silver. You know what I'm saying? Or if you want to do what we call them, put red and blue, then fire red, leafy green, like put all those, like do something like that. I would love. Listen, I would pay for that. It's plenty.
A lot of people would definitely pay for that type of collection, like the Mega Man collection that you see right now. Like
correct.
They should do something like that, but they won't. I mean, they actually. I remember seeing it. I remember they did sell them on the 3DS before the 3DS shop shut down, and I did buy Crystal for nostalgia. I still haven't played it. Now it's sitting on the backlog.
They need to you're not been going back and remaster. I never played the black and white or the X and Y.
Man, listen.
So when they finally get to those, I'm gonna have to get them because I never experienced them.
Ooh, I was there. I was there. I was in college when those games came out, especially when X and Y. I was at Winthrop University. Yeah, man, I still remember the day. Like on the 3DS, like on X and Y, like you can literally see. You can do the Street Pass option, right?
Yep.
I think it had the GPS, but like you can literally see people playing Pokemon X and Y nearby.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I found people who battled and made new friends that day too. Man, I miss
it.
The 3DS is my favorite system of all time for sure. I still got mine. I was still
the only reason I had a
Street Pass and at AWA too. Sorry, I kept interrupting.
Yeah. No, you fine. But the only reason I had a 3DS was for Pokemon. And listen, if Gold and Silver are probably my all-time favorites. Black and White and Black and White 2 are right behind it. And see, for a lot of people, they were trying with Black and White, because Black and White, they were trying to basically start over. They were doing, it was like a refresh or a reset.
Yeah.
Like that's why if you notice in Black and White, there aren't a lot of the older Pokemons that we've had in previous generations out in the wild. Now they kind of fixed it or rectified it a little bit with Black and White 2. But in Black and White, you had to basically go through the journey with these. They wanted you to go through the journey with these new Pokemon, these new extra Pokemon that were out in the wild. Like they were trying to give you something new, but some people will say like they didn't like it. But the story in Black and White was really good. And in Black and White 2 is a continuation of Black and White. It's not like a redo, it's a continuation. So like some of the people that's in so some of the people that's in like Black and White, they're in different positions, or they're different. Like I think one of them is like a gym leader now. Like it's a continuation of Black and White, man. And I love both of those. And that's when I hate I traded mine in. If there's something I can go back and go get me a 3DS and get Black and White and Black and White 2. But them games right now are like
they're hundreds
of dollars.
Yes,
hundreds of dollars.
Yes, I got my recent 3DS a couple years ago. Because one, I still got it. Like my old 3DS is just crashing out, so I had to buy a new one. I got it before the ES shop closed and before the prices went up for them. So maybe because I know when I was in Japan last year, I was walking around. I looked at the retro shops. I saw so many 3DS models I wanted to get, but it was just out of my price at the time.
Yeah, they went up on the price of that, and like I said, the games themselves. Like I would love. Like right now, even if you go get the 3DS, like even if I got a 3DS and I get the Pokemon games, I get all those Pokemon, they will still have to stay there because there will be no way for me to get those Pokemon, put them in Pokemon Home, because they have how they're doing it. Like you had, unless that 3DS has like the what was Pokemon Transport, it was like unless they had that thing on it.
Pokemon
it didn't. Yeah, if they didn't have that on it at the point in time, you can't download it because of the shop being closed and all the other stuff, man. But I really hate it. That's why I'm like, I really would I wish Rich State would make them accessible to the Switch. You have a new device that Pokemon is on, like you got Pokemon Home. Give people those old games so they can have those or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's my spiel about Pokemon.
Yeah,
so but I know, like I said, we know you like Pokemon and other stuff. So what other games or what other genre games do you play or like?
Right. Of course, definitely RPG person. Another game I got, Kingdom Hearts. I got the Oathkeeper Keyblade. I got over at the Oathkeeper Keyblade. I also got Oblivion, the black one too. So I got both of them.
That was my favorite one back in the day. That's the one I used to always run with, Oblivion.
Yeah, Oblivion. Yes. Also, I'll be playing fighting games too. Definitely let me like all black folk. Grew up on the fighting game era. Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Smash Bros, Marvel's Capcom. I definitely let me get FPS too. Battlefield. I can use that like Call of Duty back in the day. I was there. I hopped on during the Black Ops era, I would say.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3. That's why I have more nostalgia for Modern Warfare 3 than 2.
Phil?
Of course, Halo back in the day.
You said fighting games, Phil. You don't really pick this interest now.
Yes, fighting games. Yes, of course.
I would
say more Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. I haven't played more MK1, Tekken, Marvel's Capcom. I love Marvel's Capcom 3 too.
Look here, Phil. I like you.
Yeah,
and I want you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
All right, let's get it. Run me that fade.
Yeah, well, the choice is yours. You can between Tekken, MVC2, Mortal Kombat. I'm mid at Street Fighter. I ain't gonna lie. I can play if I'm mid at Street Fighter.
Yeah.
You can pick a time and place.
Yeah.
We can play the Smash Bros too.
All right, sounds good.
Run me my fade, Phil.
Yeah.
All right.
You gonna feel these hands, Phil?
I can smash anytime, but unfortunately, as a recording, no, can't do Tekken, can't do Mortal Kombat. I had to sell the PS5 at the moment. Hey, I'm doing it for the book. I'm doing it for the book. So I
understand. Listen, you're investing in yourself, though. That's what's most important. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be but you're investing in yourself to make sure you can get your stuff out there, man. And that's what's up. I commend you for
it. Plus, it's helpful because one of the teachers I work with, his wife is the editor, and they made a deal like they'll do both my books for $500. I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm looking, I'm like, you know what? Hey, I need to get the book out soon. I need the money ASAP. So hey, if it puts down for that first down payment, cool to get to work on it. If it gets there sooner, and when the books blow up, I go buy another one, a PS5 another time later. So there's no rush.
Yeah.
You gotta get a PS5 Pro now.
Exactly. And then what again? Recently before I sold PS5, I was definitely playing Arc Raiders. Like so I bought it before the break, right? Like early December, because I hear people talk about it. I'm like, all right, I bought it, I'll play during the break. And then around the end of New Year's, while I was on winter break, I finally sit down and play it. I couldn't stop. Because it's so much fun. Like you don't know, like, okay, friend or foe, like, man, you trying to run back, you got all this good loot, and then we make it to the exit, and like you hoping that one player doesn't shoot you in the back, distraction, or a lot of times that one player takes you out, you're just going out for a jog, and then bam, you get sniped from yards away. I'm like, bro, you're a fucking asshole. You're a fucking asshole. Why would you do this?
Arc Raiders had it out for me last time I was playing.
But
you just kept trying to get. So last times we played together, he got caught by the elevator twice.
Damn,
missed the elevator twice, and it was his. Look, it was his fault.
It was not
fucking around with a Rocketeer. So I'm saying leave the Rocketeer alone, Dub. No, I want to get my lick back, Dub. You don't have anything that can take the Rocketeer down. Right. Leave the Rocketeer alone. You think he listen? No, I'm about to. So the one time we doing it, he missed it completely, and he barely. I think he ended up calling the elevator after he got shot, and he got on the elevator. But I think you died before you could get.
I got back.
Okay, he made it back.
Yeah.
The second time, It was me. It was me, him, and the guy named Timoni. It's on. Yeah, he was playing. And me and Timoni, we in the elevator. We go up, and this I'm about to hit the button, and there's some other people around us. You know, they were friendly. They was coming on too. So they finally get the dub. Now he already on the elevator. He gets off.
I'm not. No, I'm not off. I'm on the little flap thing, shooting. And then once I realize it's going up, I try to roll in. He rolls like on top of the thing, and everybody just leaves. And then the Brock was like,
exactly.
And then I tried to do the same thing, and I hit the button. I pulled the thing, and my health ran out as I was just sitting there, and it didn't count.
Yeah.
No, I remember the early times I was playing. We made the elevator got called. I got hit by that rocketeer, by the rocket drone. I was crawling to the elevator. I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. And the rocketeer shot a missile. I died. I'm like, bro, really? Really? And I had some good loot back then too.
I feel like I had a Dave Chappelle moment. Fuck that! I don't like people playing on my phone.
Right?
y'all remember that? When keeping the real goes wrong. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. When keeping the real goes wrong.
At the same time, though, low-key, even though I wasn't just bummed up about selling PS5, I'm like, hey, you know what? I still got my Switch. I got my 3DS. I got a backlog of games on those systems I can play through anyway, so I'll be all right.
Yeah.
But eventually, I would love to get a PC because I got a bunch of indie games on my Steam wish list. I miss playing Left 4 Dead 2 as well, so.
Yeah.
I really want to finish South of Midnight. Like, that's a game I would love to finish someday.
Yeah, South of Midnight is really good, man. That's one of my game I got to play, last year when it dropped. It's actually getting ready to drop on PlayStation. They're getting ready for it to drop on PlayStation. Got announced.
I did not know.
Also, Dub, Avowed is coming to PlayStation. So when you play it, I need go ahead and tell you, listen.
It's already in the store, brother.
Oh,
I know it's over pre-order, but so listen.
I saw it today.
Listen, go ahead and play. I was talking about how much I loved Avowed last year, and he talked every time we talk about something, you gotta bring it up Avowed. Yes, my nigga, it was good. So and they they're revamping that. Also, Starfield coming to PlayStation, and apparently it's like a big 2.0 update they go do to it. So listen, all those games I've been enjoying, and then they adding stuff to them. Like, y'all, listen, I hope people play them and enjoy them because they are some really, really good games. And all the bad, the negative press that was coming out about them, I can't wait to see the shit now when folks get to actually playing them. They it's on PlayStation. I think a lot of that bad press, we personally just think because it was on Xbox, but that's just me.
But definitely my favorite game from last year for sure. And if you've been following me, it's definitely Cleric's Gear Expedition 33. Like, that is one of my all-time favorite games.
Yep.
Man.
Like, I followed it for a while, and then when I picked it up, I'm like, okay, I'll support him. Like, I saw this indie studio. I'm like, you know what? When the trailers dropped, I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'll keep my eyes on it. I picked it up when it launched. I couldn't stop, especially the first 15 minutes. Like, bruh. Wait, have you seen?
Huh?
Wait, have you played the game, Dub? Expedition 33?
We've all played the game.
We've all played it and beat it.
We've all played it. You're amongst family, brother.
Listen, the first 15 minutes, you had me caring about Sophie, and then she ended up getting Thanos snap. I'm like, bruh, this game got me. This game got me.
Bro, I didn't realize what happened till I was down there at the end of the game.
Right.
Because they don't explain how the Gomage works. I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking the people who are going to go fight are just getting teleported away, and those other people going back to like the island to chill while they see what happens with the expedition. And then I read it like Gomage is like the French word for vanish or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, baby girl not coming back. Especially when the events that transpired with Gustav. I was like, damn, old girl ain't gonna get a chance to see Gustav again. Right. Nah, they went to go kick it with each other. Yeah.
Right.
Go kick it with each other.
Literally my most viral videos on my IG page, and people are still debating on the end of Expedition 33 about who was right, Mael or Verso.
We were debating with some other folks because we were both like, shit, we were Mael then, and they were like, bro, but that shit's not real and blah. I don't give a fuck.
I'm Verso. I chose Verso. Like, I'm on Verso's side. Like, I will say it ended.
I told my L.
Yeah, I didn't even go back and do Verso because that's the canon end of me. My L. This is what we're gonna do. Cause
but also another game I liked, of course, I played it all the way through was Ghost of Yote, and I'm not sure about y'all. Like I didn't get to the first mission, like do most of the first mission until I was like 25 hours in. Like I was just exploring everything.
Bro, that's what happened to me. And my dumb ass, I was ignoring the fuck out that gold bird. I was like, what the fuck?
Yep.
And then I had to remember what the gold bird was for. Because I was just coming across it. Oh, they go to High Spring. Let me go up there. Oh, this. Buying them scrolls and shit. And then it clicked. I was like, oh, man. I could have saved a lot of money if I just followed this damn bird.
Right. What's another game that came out last year I liked?
That's Creed Shadows.
I didn't play Shadows. Never played Shadows. I was going for Assassin's Creed games going forward. I just wait until the complete edition comes out with all DLC and stuff comes out if they have it, and waiting for that gold Ultimate Edition to come out and play. Because I'm the type of gamer nowadays where if it's a single player game, I'll just wait for the Ultimate Edition to come out because I just got tired of buying a game day one and then about a year or two later. Here comes the Ultimate Edition with all the DLC on the game. I'm like, bro, I'm about to wait. Like, now some games it has to be worth the day one. Some games have to be worth day one, and I don't mind paying for them. But a lot of times, if it's a game that's like, okay, I'll check it out, but not now. I'll just rather wait until the Ultimate Edition comes out, which usually does happen almost always.
Yeah, I'm looking like with Clair Obscur, like we found out, Clair Obscur is the world.
Yeah.
Expedition 33 is just one story in that world. So when they carry on, or when like the next iteration is gonna be still whatever Clair Obscur, and then it's gonna be whatever else they're focusing on at this point in time. And like I said, if you play the game, you got some of the story, you got the story and everything. Like we only saw one part. We're talking about the writers and the painters and all this stuff like this. Like it's a whole world going on outside of the world we were in. So it's like there's so much they can explore. They've set themselves up to
for a Final Fantasy type of game.
For like something like that. Universe. Like they set themselves up to where they can expand on this and continue this story and still not touch what happened in like they don't have to necessarily touch that part of like Mael and Verso. They don't got to touch them. They can do something different and talk about the writers next time or whatever the case may be. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do going forward. But absolutely. I love that. One of my big things is a good story will get me. Like if you got a good story, it'll get me. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have the gameplay. Like with me, with South Midnight, the music and the story is what got me through that game. I'm not saying the game is bad or anything, and not at all. But I love the music and I love the story that was going on.
Yeah. Okay. South Midnight, I love the music. I love the story. I will admit, gameplay wise, I find it a little bit too repetitive. Like I'm debating on that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I need to play more, which really because I felt bored during the gameplay. But I kept it around because one, I want to support the team. I love the music, and being a Southern boy myself, I'm like, I just couldn't stop it. It's like, oh my god, this is just us. Yeah. I still love the first intro in the video with her and Ryan the fish, and she called the catfish trifast bug cat. Like, bro, that broke me. Like I was laughing like 5 minutes because like, yep, she's black, all right.
I love the their interaction. I love the whole story. Matter of fact, one of my things I was looking for, I said if they come out with like a collector's edition, man, give me a statue of her riding on top of the catfish, or give me a statue of Two-Toed Tom or something like that. Like I thought that would have been dope if they had like a collector's edition with a statue or something. But yeah, I really enjoyed South of Midnight last year. And like I said, Expedition 33 is still is top tier.
I might buy South of Midnight just to support, even though I already beat it, because I played it on Game Pass.
Yeah. See, and I'm probably gonna be there with about $40 of that when it drops, or $59, or what have you. But yeah. So Phil, we first I just want to say appreciate you coming on, man. We really thank you, coming on and talking to us. Like I said, and for all those who don't know, despite how he look in this picture, feel like 6'7", like he. Yeah. Like feel as tall as on the wet. Like remember when we were getting ready to we was at DreamHack and I was talking to Phil, telling him where we were. I was telling Doug, like, who we looking for? I said, man, you looking for a guy named Phil. I said, you'll know he tall as shit. You'll see, so you'll know when you see him.
And literally, like a few minutes I said that, he kind of just walked in. I was like, and I don't know if I said that him or Husky said Phil. But literally he just walked in. I was like, damn, this motherfucker got a Darth Vader presence. But the dark side walking in.
Man, funny enough though, first day of school, and this is true. I walked in, and I just myself because I'm an ESL teacher, right? So I work with kids who are fluent English. So I work in their homeroom, and some of the kids were obviously they're shocked about how tall I was, and they asked me how tall I was. I said 6'7", and if you know the meme, if you've been on TV, exactly. Literally, I saw their eyes light up. I'm like, oh god, what have I done? And they've been calling me Mr. 6'7" ever since.
I would have lied.
I should have. I didn't know.
He didn't think about it. I don't either. Man, listen, they started doing. I'm like, this before I even paid attention. But school had started. We had football practice, and the kids just 6'7". I'm like, what is this? What does it mean? What are y'all saying? What is 6'7"?
The worst part is
it means nothing. It's 6'7".
Man, the fact I got Spanish speaking kids who don't know much English be able to say 6'7". I'm like, bruh, y'all know you can't know your ABC.
6'7".
Yeah, but that's crazy. But so before we get out of here, Phil, we have a little segment when we have guests on. It's called Talk Your Shit. So we put you on the big screen, and you tell everybody, just kind of brag on yourself, tell them about yourself, tell them what you're doing, and then you put your social, tell us your social. I'll make sure I don't put them in other stuff as well, but just tell them about yourself. So let me get you set up here. So whenever you're ready, and we go, no, let me do this. There we go. All right, Phil, go ahead, my guy.
First off, thank you, Big Sus and Dub, for having me on your show. I had a great time. I also had a great time meeting you at DreamHack last year. Can't wait to see y'all again. If you do want to support me and support the books, The Black Travelers Guide to South Korea and The Black Travelers Guide to Thailand plus Siem Reap, Cambodia, both of the books are going to drop in early March 2026. They will be ebook formats for now. And like I said, I will try to get some physical books out for Anime, Sci-Fi, and Fantasy Expo here in Atlanta in March. If you follow me on my social medias, you'll see when the launch dates come up. You'll see me when I post the book covers very soon over the next coming weeks. I'm very excited to show you guys. And like I said, I will do those. And if they have more opportunities to get physical copies, I will post links where to buy them, how to buy them. But for now, they will be ebooks. So again, follow me on TikTok and IG at the Blerd Explorer. So again, thank you for having me, guys.
No problem at all, Phil. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. So listen. Well, we thank you. We definitely gonna have to have you back, and everything. So I'll let you know. Usually, also, at the end of the year, we do an end of the year episode. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we try to bring all our guests back. So we definitely have to look forward to that. Hopefully, like I said, we plan on going. I'm trying to go to both. I don't know if I'm gonna make both,
right?
But I would like to try to go to both because DreamHack and MomoCon are like a week apart. One weekend, the first weekend is DreamHack, and then the next weekend is MomoCon. So it's like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do both.
It is?
Yep.
Wait, DreamHack really?
DreamHack is like May 15th, like what I think the 14th, 15th, 16th, whatever that weekend, that Friday, and then that very next weekend is MomoCon.
Yeah, I've seen it now. Like Jesus, okay.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if I would love to be able to do both, but if like I was telling Doug, if I did both, it would be more like on Saturday I would probably come up just for Saturday for DreamHack, and then MomoCon I would probably try to do like come in that do the whole weekend or something like that. Cause
right, I understand. I'm trying to get my sister to come too, because trying to get my nieces out, because apparently my youngest niece, she's into Demon Slayer, and so I keep telling her, like, listen,
okay,
she'll love it. They're black. Listen, there are black families out here too. You'll all be having a great time out here.
Yeah.
And then, of course, after you drop the girls off at the hotel, we'll go out, get some drinks, and party in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's what we did. This. I don't go clubbing. I don't go partying and like that.
Right,
but we went to after DreamHack. We went back to. Yeah, we went to the party. I forgot the name of it, but we went to the little Red Bull party. Listen, had a pretty good time.
Made some friends.
But yeah, and Dub did. Nah, but it was fun, man. It was fun. But make sure y'all. I'm gonna make sure and share them on my socials, and everything. I plan on picking both of the books up, man. So I'll make sure to share everybody. Please, when the books drop, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. Y'all go support my guy Phil, man. Check out these books, and just support them for when they drop. But Dub, you got anything before we get up out of here, man?
Phil ass gonna be mine. Soon as that book do big and he get that PlayStation back, that ass is mine.
No, I got this. It's on site.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the Peter versus the chicken on site level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we definitely gonna be looking forward to that report, man. So we once again appreciate you, Phil. Appreciate you for coming through. But look, appreciate everybody that watched this and listen, man. We love y'all, appreciate y'all. But as always, y'all be great. We out. Peace.